We're here in Castlebar in County Mayo and we're doing a longer distance range test to see the efficiency of the BYD Dolphin. I wasn't able to get down to Belmullet, but the Castlebar to Dun Laoghaire run is about 250 kilometres. The BYD Dolphin at 96% is showing 413 kilometres, so it should be well able to do it. I saw a depreciation or discrepancy in the range estimation versus actual of around about 40 kilometres. So, working out the maths, we are leaving, and this is the upper level trim. They all have the same battery here currently in Ireland of that 61 kilowatt hour, if I'm not mistaken, and 249 kilometre of a journey versus 413 kilometre of an actual range is giving me a difference of 164. It's 6 degrees outside, it's not too windy, we're going from west to east. We'll keep an eye on the temperature. It's getting dark. It's just around about 3 p.m. here in the west of Ireland. So we're going to be getting sunset around about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So when I finish this, it'll be in the dark. And I would think we probably have range left. In theory, we should have 164. I think we're probably going to be near that 120 just with the speed, so it's going to be straight onto National Primary. It's not like the Belmullet run where it's secondary roads and then leading into primary. This is the Castlebar bypass, N5, pretty much all the way up until Kinnegad, and then it's over to bit around Edwardstown for people who know Ireland. That Roscommon Longford is a bit more National Primary Road, and then we're onto dual carriageway and motorway to Dublin. So it's going to be average speeds of 100, 120. I'm going to go into the BYD menu and see, it's on wireless Android Auto at the moment, with regards to car, smart charging, utility tools, data monitor. So that is data with regards to wireless. Where is my the settings? Smart charging is to do with the smart charging. What I'm looking for is trip information. Hey BYD, show trip information.
Sorry, try me again.
And so energy, new energy, and consumption. So total mileage, this is done 927, and the cumulative average electricity consumption is 15.7 kilowatt hour. That's good. In around that mid-teens is where we want it to be. So I'm going to reset the data for both. Okay. And so driving time and average speed is going to be up here as well. And then we've got our consumption graph in the last reset graph as well. Are you sure you clear the current energy consumption curve? Yes. Perfect. So we've got the overall 15.7. Let's see what we're going to be doing. So pretty much that's the start of this video. I've covered what the car is, the temperature, what the time, whether it's windy, what the range is currently on it. I'm going to be using air conditioning and heated seats, a combination of both, only me in the car. It's been nice driving down. The first thing I need to do is the driver assists and the traffic sign recognition, and just put that down. I don't want a voice prompt and I don't need that. Perfect, so I can turn that off. Otherwise, lane keeping was good. The traffic sign stuff is the most annoying when you can turn that off, which is good. Vehicle health, we've got that here. The maintenance intervals and the mileage, etc., etc. What's left? So let's keep it on new energy so I can keep it, consumption, and back to Android Auto. Yeah, jump in the comments and let me know if these type of videos are of use. I get a lot of good feedback saying that people like the fact that it's real world. We've done a couple of videos on the BYD Dolphin. We were at the European launch, and I also did a video on the comfort trim, so you might be interested in that. Just have a look at the BYD playlist over in the description on the channel itself. So this is the third time having it. I wanted to give it a proper Irish test drive in Irish weather. It's January, it's cold, it's getting dark, and it's great to see that we're having an average of around that 15.7. But this journey, that 250 kilometre range, not a lot of people are doing bigger journeys than that. The Belmullet one is nice. I just couldn't make it down there today. So tune in. If I stop, it'll be just for something to eat. I won't be topping up the charge because I'm going to have plenty of charge left. It's just what's the actual charge going to be when I arrive, rather than the 164. And we look at the consumption rates as well. You need to be conscious of that, because as much as, and petrol and diesel cars do the same thing, depending on driving styles, etc., etc. Those who know me know I don't go too heavy on the shoe, Captain slow, but it's all about being economical and being comfortable. And the difference in a couple of minutes faster arriving at your destination, an EV will hopefully change that into you. If you don't change your driving style, you need to be aware of the difference in the range that you're going to get and the consumption levels. So, let's get into it. Nevo's thrilled to announce that we're launching Ireland's first ever electric vehicle show in partnership with Bank of Ireland on Saturday, the 17th of February 2024 in the RDS in Dublin. On the day, view more than 20 EV manufacturer brands showcasing their latest models and technology, chat to industry experts from finance, insurance, home and public charging, alternative e-mobility solutions and much, much more. Whether you're looking to make the switch now or starting to think about driving electric, we'll help you make the right decision. Visit Nevo.ie today to learn more and register for your free ticket. So as predicted, we are home, and range-wise is actually it's dropped a bit more than I thought it would be. So instead of having the 163, if it was 1-to-1, what the distance cost, it's actually taken me an extra 70 kilometers in or around of a difference. Temperature has been up and down. We're down to, it's at 4 degrees now, but it was down to 2 degrees, so temperature is making a factor. There's a heat pump involved, don't get me wrong. And then we can go to over here, we're going to BYD, we're going to car, and you can see watt hour is 16 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. It was 3.8 hours driving and an average speed of 66. Now that's average speed, that's 66 kilometers an hour, but I was at 100, 110 up the motorway, and then to go to 100 kilometers an hour on the primary roads. But there's a lot of straight roads, there isn't a lot of turns, so you're not reducing your speed, you're not getting that regen benefit. But just interesting to see it. Would it make it from Dun Laoghaire to Balmullet at 318? It was 250, so that would have been need an extra 70. This is saying 88. I'd say there or thereabouts. It would have been in or around a coast to coast without charging. Yeah, you'd probably put it into eco mode and you'd probably eke it out of it, but real world on a 400 odd guesstimator on the gasometer, you're probably looking at that near a 350 mark. It's the same size battery as the Atto 3, but this is a smaller car, lighter car. So still not bad, and that 16 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers is pretty good going. Hopefully you've enjoyed that drive coast to coast and range efficiency with the BYD Dolphin. If you like the video, like it. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Remember, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this one, you might enjoy that video there too.